Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. It is now winter in Forza Horizon 5 for Series 2, which means we're taking on this week's Forzathon challenges, game changing. There's all important Forzathon points and the much needed points towards the festival playlist. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing so you can easily find your way back to the channel for more videos just like this one. A like rating would be much appreciated. Let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. Now for this week's Forzathon challenges, game changing, we're going to be using the 2009 Ferrari 488 Italia, a personal favourite car of mine in Forza Horizon 5. I'm running 791 horsepower and four-wheel drive. This car can be picked up in the auto show for 225,000 credits. If you'd like to use my tune, just search my gamer tag Skippy 4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. Share codes for all tunes are in description and in the comments below. So the rewards for this week's winter dry season and the festival playlist in Forza Horizon 5 and Series 2. For 25 points, we have the Ferrari by the 9 GTO up for grabs, a returning car from Forza Horizon 4. And for 45 points, the Myers-Manx Forza Edition. For this week's online trial, Sentimental Feelings, we got the 1995 Nissan GTR LM up for grabs. For the seasonal playground games, Jungle Bells, we got the number 34 Volkswagen Beetle. We got the normal 2 points and a wheel spin for each PR stunt completed. For the 3 seasonal championships, we have 5 points for each championship, plus the Hoonigan Escort, the Reindeer Antlers, and something rather special coming for the 20 Supra GR Championship, a Toyota race suit. For this week's photo challenge, we've got 2 points plus the Ho 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 Forza Link chat phrase. For the Horizon Open challenge, people person, we've got the normal 25,000 credits. And for this week's Eliminator Battle Royale Finish 30th or Better challenge, we've got the Happy Holidays Forza Link chat phrase. And finally, for the collectibles challenge, it's raining gifts. We've got the Merry Christmas car horn. And with this week's playlist rewards out of the way, let's go ahead and look at this week's Forzathon shop. Now, being Christmas week, I don't think this shop is actually too exciting. For 600 Forzathon points, we've got the 2003 Nissan Ferrari Z Forza Edition. For 300 Forzathon points, the Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR. And for 75 points each, we got the Ho 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 car horn, which sounds a little bit like this. Ho Ho Ho! And we have Deck the Halls car horn, which sounds a little bit like this. Out of the two of those, I've got to say I prefer the Ho 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 car horn. And for 80 Forzathon points, you can pick yourself up a normal wheel spin. And for 300 Forzathon points, you can pick yourself up a super duper wheel spin. Now, like I say, this week, being Christmas week, this isn't a very special Forzathon shop. But the Ferrari Z can be picked up in the auction house for around 140 to 150,000 credits. And the Range Rover Sport SVR the same, around 140 to 150,000 credits. The Range Rover is also available in the auto show, whereas the Ferrari Z FE is not. But let's not forget, we can gift the cars to friends to help towards Horizon Secret Santa and unlocking those special gifts. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon weekly challenges, game changing. Chapter 1, Pininfarina style. Own and drive the stunning 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia, another icon penned by Pininfarina. Also, one of my favourite cars to come to the Forza franchise. Own and drive then, hop outside your festival site or player house, drive 2 seconds down the road, and Pininfarina style completed. For Chapter 1, Pininfarina style completed, it is on to Chapter 2, Limit Breaker. More than just good looks, show that your 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia can maintain a speed of over 200 miles an hour for 10 seconds. Now, undoubtedly, the best place to get this done is just south of the Horizon Festival Mexico site, and that is to use the motorway. Here we go then, 200 miles an hour for 5 seconds in the 458 Italia. My tune does take a little bit of time to get there, but once it gets there, it will sit at around 206 to 210 miles an hour, no issues. There we go, Limit Breaker completed. So Chapter 2, Limit Breaker eventually completed. It is on to Chapter 3, True Grip. Your 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia's chassis, drivetrain and V8 are perfect to earn 6 stars from speed zones within 5 minutes. Now for this chapter, head on into your map and then filter by speed zones, making them a little bit easier to see and find. I'm going to be using a speed zone in the top left hand corner or the northeast of the map with a 125 mile an hour 3-star target called La Silica. If you aren't seeing any speed zones on your map, you need to unlock your PR stunts. Head on into your pause menu, head on into Horizon Adventure, head down to Horizon Rush and spend an unlock token unlocking all of your PR stunts. Here we go then, 6 stars in total from speed zones within 5 minutes. Now the reason I've picked this speed zone is if you can't achieve the 3-star target, it doesn't matter. The 2-star target is very much achievable, which is what I might do here, which just means we have to run the speed zone 3 times, not 2 times. But let's see if we can get that speed above 125, which we just do at 126.65. I'm going to spin the Ferrari around at the next junction. We'll hit the speed zone again and see if we can get another 3 stars. Spin it around, get the power on, and go for another run. Let's go, 4, 5, 8, 3 stars please. Make this nice and quick, nice and easy. Slightly cut that corner into the camera at about 120, keeping the speed up. Lap of brakes, you can slightly cut this corner. So hit the house on the right, power back on, through the camera at 126.24. So that's another 3 stars, that is our 6 stars in total. And True Grip completed. So with chapter 3, True Grip completed, is on to our 4th and final chapter this week. Go, go, go! Your 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia is the perfect partner to win 2 road circuit events in. For this final chapter, head on into your map and then filter by road racing events. I'm going to be using a circuit in the bottom left hand corner of the map that just so happens to be this week's online trial called Emerald Circuit, and it does have to be that. A circuit race. Sprint races will not get this chapter complete. Once you get to the Emerald Circuit, you'll be faced with this screen. This is the online trial. If you hit Y to switch to normal event, heads to solo, head on over to Event Lab Creations. I have created a cheeky blueprint called Easy Forzathon Chapter 4. To use this blueprint, search my gamer tag Skippy4631 or use the share code 134527 That share code will also be in description and in the comments below. Here we go then, race number 1. It is just 1 lap long and I have locked the driver's cars to average difficulty to make sure we win, as we do need to win 2 road circuit events in the 458 Italia. Coming up to the finish line, race number 1 completed and 1st place. Here we go then, race number 2. While I get this complete, I want to give a massive shout out to all the beautiful channel members. BP Gaming, El Coyote, Ken, Assumed, Kevin, Marcel, Brandy, Red, Pike Place, Victor, Bill, Smeet, Peter, Justin, Hardy, Rod, F84 Zeta, Pearl Jam, Peter, Dragon, Terry, Stephen, Easy and Owen. Thank you all so much for going that extra mile to support the channel. And across the line, race number 2 completed and won. And with chapter 4, Go 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 completed, that's this week's Forzathon challenges done and dusted. Game changing completed. 160 Forzathon points in the bank and 5 points towards our winter season. Now, I don't normally do social plugs here on the channel, but if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or join my Discord, there are links in description below. If you've got any questions about the weekly Forzathon challenges or this week's festival players, do hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. We will be completing the rest of the festival players live here on the channel in the next couple of days. A like rating would be much appreciated. Stay safe and have an awesome day.